Alright, I'm going to use TinkerCAD to make a simple finger joint box. Once we make the simple one, you can take that further and make much more of a design of some kind of a box that fits together with finger joints. We'll start with a box and drag it on. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that my grid is in inches, and we're good to go. If I click on something here, I can change the size of this. I'm going to make my box 4 inches by 4 inches. And the height of the box, the same as our plywood, 0.12 inches thick. And we have this. We'll move this to the center and kind of take a more direct look at it. Next, what I'm going to do is set up an area along here where I will have my finger joint cuts. In TinkerCAD, we put a box that is an opening and we can cut it. My box I will make 0.5 inches high and 0.12 inches thick, because that's how thick our plywood is. The height of this cut box, I'm also going to make that 0.12. Now what I'm going to do is do my duplicate and repeat. I'm using my arrow tool to move it up. I want to make sure I get that exactly one on top of each other. So we'll zoom in there and we'll take a look at it. There we go. And we'll do that again. Duplicate, duplicate. We'll zoom out here, kind of get an idea of how many we're doing. There we go. Now, half of these I'm going to put on one side of my cut box. The other I'll put on the other. I put them all here so they were each evenly spaced. I'm going to hold down my shift and do a multiple select. And I'm going to group these together. In TinkerCAD, once we group something, we're able to move it around as a whole. These 4, I'm also going to group. You'll notice that I built these in such a way that I have 4 here, 4 here, and there's a ½ inch space in between them. We'll start with these. I'm going to use my align tools. I'm going to tell them to meet at the bottom corner together. When I group this, it's going to cut those finger joints. We'll do the same thing here. We will align in the top corner. And we'll group. What that did is it created this finger joint box side in such a way that there's a tab here and an open area here. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to copy this. Using my duplicate and repeat, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, just like that. I'm going to duplicate this one to be used later. We'll move this one off. And this one will duplicate also, so we can use it later also. It's just easier to copy and paste them now than later. These 2, I'm going to align. When I do that, we should have everything line up, but that's not lining up. So, let's send it to this side. Sometimes with the aligning, it just takes a little bit of experimenting. Just like that. I'm going to group these 2 together because now I got them nice and cleanly put together. We'll do this one last. On this one, I need to rotate it. So we'll spin that 180 degrees. Personally, I prefer to type in the numbers. It gives me a little bit more accurate of a number. We will align again. With the align tools, what I'm doing is I'm using these black dots to say what should connect or how it should line up. Once we get that, we can confirm everything looks good, and I'm going to group that. We'll select everything, bring out my align tools, kind of experiment to see which one works best, and then group that. When I'm done with this, I have my beautiful box. From here, depending on the assignment you're working on, you can take a look at this, inspect it. If you want to rotate it 90 degrees, go right ahead. And you can see that we have the beginnings of our finger joint box.